if you can't change yourself, which if you're gay, let me tell you, you can't, you'll have to change your surroundings. Hey guys, my name is Sasha, and as some of you might know, the day before yesterday was the National Coming Out Day. So in honor of that, I decided to make part 3 of my coming out series. Yay! In my last video of coming out series, I spoke about public opinions and why you shouldn't give in to them. The fact that no one truly cares who you date, or the state of your ass after you had some doing, or how many heartbroken women you left after yourself. People just love some gossip, love to make a comment or have a 5-minute discussion, which has led to many people living a life full of lies. First of all to themselves, and then to other people. And so we had a small discussion about coming out, about why you should choose to live your own life instead of letting other people control it. And in this video, we're gonna talk about exactly how we can do it. As human beings, we learn from the very childhood how to adapt to the environment. We behave a certain way, we think the certain way, because this is what people around us are doing. And we're like a hamster on that running wheel. Not necessarily trapped, especially if you're happy with where you are in life at the moment, but it's quite difficult to get out of that wheel if you wanted to. If you were to come out, or if you have come out already, you probably noticed some people were more okay with it than the others. And especially in the first few years after coming out, I would encourage you to stick to people who are more okay with it. And yes, if your parents or your siblings or your boss at work are not okay with it, well, first try and explain yourself, make a good effort to help them understand you. But if they still don't get it, you'll have to distance yourself as much as possible from them. Aside from them damaging your self-esteem and your self-confidence, in addition to the personal crisis you're experiencing already, when you realize you're not who you thought you were, suddenly there will be a need to adapt an old environment to the new you. And if you live in a gay-friendly environment, it can be as simple as just telling them that you're gay and answering a few simple questions like, have you dated any guys? Or, so how do you gays do it? But if your environment is a lot more hostile to such changes, it might involve you prioritizing certain relationships over others, excluding certain people completely out of your life, or in some extreme cases, having to move to another country. Yep. So this chain of thinking brings a lot of people to this very important question. Is it worth it to come out right now? Notice how I say right now, because if I'm honest with you, it is more or less inevitable that other people will know you're gay, or you will tell people that you're gay. It happens more or less in the vast majority of the situations. And it is also inevitable that some changes will follow. If you're scared, don't be. Usually within a few years, even in really extreme cases, things get better to the point where it's like the new normal for you. It was tough, I really had to go through a lot, but I'm an extreme, and most of you watching will not have to deal with anything near that drastic as I had. There are certain things about yourself you can't change, or which even theoretically are very difficult to change, and therefore are not worth it. For instance, getting a plane ticket is 100 times easier than spending your life regretting you're a human and trying to transform yourself into a bird. Okay, that is a very strange example, but you get the point. If you can't change yourself, which if you're gay, let me tell you, you can't, you'll have to change your surroundings. Water cannot exist among fire. Fire cannot exist deep underwater. And a gay person cannot function normally in a homophobic environment. It seems like common sense, but sometimes common sense is not common practice. And listen, you don't have to move anywhere. You can even hang out with your local gay group, and you can totally come out to them. But as a gay man, let me tell you, it is incredibly important to connect with people on a personal level with them knowing you're gay. If you don't, you will have huge mental health issues. By the way, for those of you who don't know, again, National Coming Out Day is on the same day as Mental Health Day. And I don't think those things are coincidences. It's because for gay people, it really is important to identify with a group of people who are the same like them. Whether it's through Grindr, whether it's through gay clubs, whether it's through some anonymous gay groups, if you are in a homophobic country, I don't care. But you have to do it. I encourage you to be careful, but still come out. It will be one of the best things you'll ever do in your life. And I also encourage you to understand that it will require a lot of change and work from you. Don't be afraid of that change, even if you have to let go some of your friends or relatives. You need to change your surroundings to adapt to new you. And this is when everything will start to fall into place. I hope this video helped. If it did, definitely smash like. Follow me on Instagram so you can slide into them DMs and have a chat with me. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel because I make weekly videos on weekends about gay community for you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Bye gays.